much for joining us. Preeyam, as I can see, according to ET Now estimates, the revenue path seem to be in line with what we were penciling in. There's a beat coming in on EBITDA. What is your sense of the result? Give us your sense.
So see, from a top line perspective and on the bottom line perspective, there is a bit. And again, the margins front, there has been a bit surprise on that front. Despite the inflation in the cocoa, palm oil prices, and coffee prices, so definitely they have done better in terms of the margins front. So overall, it's a inline number and a good number in terms of the Nestle.
Right, Preeyam. It's actually a good set of number, and I was wondering, there's a sharp drop coming in the stock price right after the results come out. It is slowly picking up because, EBITDA was absolutely a surprise because, it's a beat coming in. But tell us, just now we also had the management of HUL also speak. They were talking about about the demand outlook of how urban demand is still trying hard to pick up, whereas the rural demand remains robust. So for all the consumption companies going ahead, now that the inflation has moderated, the food prices have come down, do you see the volume growth finally pick up for the FMCG companies?
Sure, yeah. So if you see from the overall consumption space, so definitely the worst is behind, right? So why I'm saying that is because if you see the outlook on the monsoon, if you see the rural recovery, it continues to remain resilient. Apart from that, government push over in terms of the overall taxation. So what we believe is that the recovery is likely to come from here onwards. So the worst was behind for the sector.
Preeyam, one more question on the input prices, as far as input prices are concerned, because one of the factors that we were watching out for was the cocoa and the coffee pricing. Now, Suresh Narayanan has also come out and said that the commodity prices continue to be firm for coffee, and cacao prices have corrected, but they continue to be high. Prices also continue to remain rather stable for edible oils. So I want to get a sense on the raw material prices because that will decide how the pricing is going to be further.
Sure. So if you see from a raw material perspective, we have seen since last few days there is a decline in the palm oil prices from the all-time high. Then there is a cocoa prices, right? The company have taken a price hikes in the portfolio of Maggi coffee, right? If the raw material prices continues to remain, on a declining phase, as well as on a declining phase, then definitely the margins are likely to come up. Sure, yes, the coffee prices and the cocoa prices continue to remain at the all-time high. So we'll have to see how the managements react in terms of the further price hikes in the especially the coffee portfolio. So they have taken the price hikes in anticipation of the palm oil in their Maggi portfolio. So what we believe is that it will flow through in the coming quarters. So we believe that the margins are likely to remain, at the current level or slightly improvement.
Right. So absolutely, it is very important to watch out for the management's reaction coming in as far as cocoa prices are concerned. There's some commentary that we've already seen come out from the CMD of the company, but that's an update coming in as far as Nestle India numbers are concerned. Time for a very quick breather on the show.